Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Straight. I apologize about my voice again. My voice is still all kind of jacked up. It's probably worse than last time, honestly. But what's going on? I sound like a rooster. I sound like a freaking rooster today. What's going on, man? What's going on? But it is Super Bowl Sunday. Let's freaking get busy. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Should be a great night, right? Should be a great night. I want Cincinnati to win. I'm sorry for all you LA fans out there. I know there's a lot of LA fans out there, but listen, as a Bostonian, I cannot root for LA, right? I cannot root for Los Angeles, LA, anything to do with Los Angeles or anything to do with New York, for a matter of fact. I cannot root for anyone, so I'm rooting for the Bengals. No allegiance to it, but I'm going for Bengals. We'll talk about that a little bit later. What is Bitcoin going to do during the Super Bowl? We know we got all the Super Bowl ads, right? We got this ad, we got that ad, we got this ad. Will the Super Bowl ads have any effect on the market? Will it be a nothing burger? Will we dump? Will we pump? Who the heck knows? I don't know. You don't know. But let's see if the charts are giving us any clues. I don't know. Man. Bitcoin's just kind of going sideways here. Hold on. Woo! There we go. Bitcoin's just kind of going sideways here. So what can we expect, right? So we're getting lower highs coming in, right? You guys can see here, at least on the hourly chart, we keep getting rejected from our 50 on the hourly, right? Our 50 EMA on the 1 hour time frame. We just keep getting rejected from that EMA, right? Came down here, right? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times up here. We just cannot get back above that 50. And we kind of just keep making lower highs. Here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing. Our hourly stock RSI is bottomed out, coming back up. Do we have any momentum, right? Any momentum to get a pump here? Let's find out. But as we know, if we go back in time to like the Dogecoin SNL thing, we go back in time to Bitcoin, everyone buy, whatever, $10 a Bitcoin, $20 a Bitcoin. We know that caused a dump every single time, right? Every single time. What's going on, Merlin? Merlin said Jordan's voice is bearish. Very, very bearish, man. Bearish on the voice. What's funny is I actually feel fine. Nothing wrong with me. Just my voice, man. Like I told you guys the other day, I took this like 3-4 hour walk. And ever since then, my nose and my voice has been kind of straggly. But we're getting back. We're going to be back to normal voice hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. Right? I'm very, very bullish on my voice coming back tomorrow. But other than that, like, listen, Bitcoin's in a range, right? We're getting lower highs coming in. As of right now, we're kind of getting the same point of support on the bottom side here. I guess you could say it is a bearish formation, but do I want to say that Bitcoin's going to dump just because we're in an hourly descending triangle? I would say no, right? I would say no. You have to give it the benefit of the doubt. You are coming from a dump into a descending triangle. So I guess you have to give it the benefit of the doubt that's a higher chance of you actually dumping to the downside here. But I think it's a little bit too early to tell, right? If we were to break to the downside from this, let's take our swing high to our swing low and then actually put that at our breakout target. Let's say, it doesn't really matter when we break, right? It's a horizontal support line. That would give us a target all the way back down here to like the $40,500 range if we were to break to the downside here. Listen, we have other targets here in the 4 hour that we can go over, right? That we can go over. Thank you, Merlin. Thanks for saying get well soon. I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that. All right, anyways. The 4 hour, right? This is what I'm watching here. We know that we've been watching the daily fractal. We've been watching all this stuff, right? The blockchain backer fractal. We've been watching maybe the 618 retrace. If you guys watched yesterday's video, we talk about how, there's a scenario that Bitcoin could get a little bit of a pullback, and it makes sense on the charts. Now, listen, we're holding this support here at the 382 on the 4 hour. it's only a matter of time before we have to decide if we want to break it to the upside or downside, right? We are kind of like how we said before, we are coiling up for some type of move, right? We're getting lower highs coming in and we're getting higher lows coming in for the most part. We should see a move within, I'd say either today or tomorrow, right? It would make sense if it was tonight being the Super Bowl night and everyone getting super hyped about the Super Bowl ads. Woo! Super Bowl ads. Yeah, super hyped. Woohoo! And then Bitcoin dumps to the downside. Right? Oh, that was a jump. That was a jump. Bitcoin actually dumps to the downside. Maybe, right? Maybe. That would make a lot of sense, right? That would make a lot of sense. That's what we've seen from Bitcoin in the past. Everyone gets super hyped about these things. Woohoo, woohoo. Bullish news, right? Bullish news. And then boom, right? We go to the downside. Now, it's too early to tell, right? These things are so unpredictable sometimes. But let's wait and see. Now, kind of like how we said, a move down to the 618 makes a lot of sense. Why? Let's go to our blockchain backer fractal real quick. We're still following this to a T, right? We're still following our blockchain backer to an absolute T, all right? You can see here, we're kind of right in this spot right here. So we already kind of made our way back down a little bit. Do we have one more dump? I guess I shouldn't say one more dump, but do we have a little bit more dump, okay? Down to the downside, right? Back down to the golden pocket zone, back down here to like the $38,000 range. Is that what we're watching for here, right? Is that what we're watching for here? That's the question. I still think we could see it. I know a lot of people don't want to think that Bitcoin could go back down to 38K, 39K, but I definitely think that we could still see that move, right? All right, let me say this, guys. Do you guys think that we're going to get a significant move? Let me know in the chat. Actually, let's do a poll real quick. Let's do a poll. Make sure you guys smack up that like button too, by the way. I appreciate you hitting up that like button. It helps out the stream a lot, especially when my voice is absolutely shot. I appreciate it, guys. Now, let's do a quick poll real quick, though. What will Bitcoin do tonight? Okay? What will Bitcoin do tonight? Will we see a dump? Will we see a pump? Or will we see a nothing burger? Okay? So a dump, a pump, or a nothing burger. Or, I'm not going to add a third option on there. Let's do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Dump, pump, or nothing burger. Let me know in the, I guess I should say, in the poll, right? In the poll. I know that a lot of you guys want to do more polls. We're going to start doing more polls too, okay? More polls. Bullish on the polls, okay? We're not talking about stripper polls here, okay? It is the Super Bowl Sunday, so maybe you guys, some of you guys are going to the strip club maybe later. I don't know what you guys do, but maybe you are. I don't know. Maybe you have a little too more beers, go to the strip club. But we're not talking about those polls, okay? We're talking about this poll in the chat. So like we said, tonight would be a perfect catalyst. Like if this was to play out, tonight would be a perfect catalyst for a little bit of a dump, okay? And this is my thinking here, right? We know we have the crypto emergency Fed thing, right? Where they're calling this emergency on crypto. Could it actually be something bullish? And this is the only thing I'm thinking here, that we can get some catalyst to the upside, right? Where maybe tonight it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event. We dump to the downside. What about tonight? Or what about next week? We maybe get that meeting or something, and we get some type of bullish news that pushes us up to the upside. In my opinion, for this fractal to play out like this, there's got to be some type of catalyst right here, right? In my opinion, there's got to be some type of catalyst. Whether it's something bullish with the U.S., whether it's Russia saying screw you to Ukraine, you can have your land, right? You can have your land, Ukraine. Keep your land. We don't care about your land, bro. Something like that, right? We need something to, if this was to continue to play out, right? So keep that in mind. I don't know if we just pump like this. We've seen Bitcoin do it in the past. Bitcoin's done unexplainable things in the past, okay? So keep that in mind, right? We could certainly see that. Joshua said perma bull hopium. Josh, real quick, Josh.
We have to learn.
This chart right here is actually not a perma bull hopium. This chart is actually, if you actually look at this chart right here, this chart is actually kind of bearish, right? So no, this is not perma bull hopium. All right, I wish it was. I wish we had some fractal that was pointing us up to 200K. Can we ask Tech Dev? Where's Tech Dev? Tech Dev, are you in here? Give us some of your fractals, bro. I wish we had some fractal that made sense for us going to 200K tomorrow. But actually, this is actually a bear market fractal from 2018. So this is not perma bull hopium. This is actually, I guess I should say, dead cat bounce hopium and then a dump. If we want to be honest here, okay? Okay. Okay, Josh. Okay, Josh in the chat. Layer 2 said Jordan is not a permable. Thank you, Layer 2. I love Layer 2. Layer 2 used to be the biggest troll, and now Layer 2 is the homie, man. I'm glad, Layer 2, me and you are friends again. I'm glad we are, bro. I'm glad we're all friends. I'm glad we're all friends. Hold on, let me take a sip of water here, guys. Have some patience with me tonight, okay? I'm trying my best here. Hold on. Woo! Ah, man. All right, we're good. We're good. Woo! All right, we're doing all right. Anyways, on the daily chart, okay? On the daily chart, let's go back to this daily chart. We still have this scenario. I know everyone's looking for this inverse head and shoulders pattern to play out. And listen, I think it still could play out, right? I think it still could play out. If you look here, right, we still have our possible left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder. If this was to curl up from here, but we need this to curl up from here, okay? And no, this is not what you think it is, guys, all right? Maybe it still plays out, and you have some sort of neckline that's, you know, obviously a neckline that's coming across here. This might be a little bit of permeable hopium, okay? But what you need to see is at least a bounce down to the 39K region. If Bitcoin comes down to 39K, bounces at the previous low looking left over here, and does curl back up, maybe you have some type of inverse head and shoulders pattern coming on here. If you actually get rid of the EMAs, it's probably easier for you guys to see like that. And then, listen, that's obviously a little bit of hopium. If that did play out, I mean, I'm actually curious to see what the measure move target. Let's actually put this at the neckline up here. Measure move target would be like 61,700. That's a little bit high in my opinion, okay? Do I think Bitcoin like curls up here and goes to 61,700? Sir, I mean, listen, Bitcoin's going to do what it wants to do. I think that's a little bit optimistic, just looking at the overall bigger picture at the moment. Looking at outside factors, outside of just crypto, that might be a little bit optimistic at the moment. But let's see, right? That's certainly a scenario that we could watch out for here. Now, obviously, at some point, this fractal will deviate, okay? And I hope it's to the upside, right? I hope, you know, if next week ends up being super bearish, right? You guys know that. I'm so sick of talking about these rate hikes and this and that and this and that. And it's like how in 2021, I was so sick of talking about the damn, you guys know. I was so sick of talking about that crap. Now I'm sick of talking about these damn rate hikes, okay? I get why we talk about them, but I'm sick of it. If we get some bearish news, hopefully the way that we don't go about it is we deviate coming down like this, right? Unless you're a major bear and you want to get cheaper prices to buy, you don't want to see that, okay? You don't want to see something like that where Bitcoin rolls back over and comes back down to the 33K range. That's what you don't want to see, okay? The deviation that we want is hopefully, you know, a continuation up sooner rather than later here. That's a deviation that we want, in my personal opinion. What are you guys saying here? Baked in. Baked in. Yeah. Listen, I wouldn't say I'm sick. My voice is just all kind of jacked up because I actually feel fine. I feel absolutely fine. Like, if my voice didn't feel jacked up, I would be normal. We'll put it that way, okay? It's just my voice that's all kind of jacked up. And like I said, it's probably from being outside for way too long with a hoodie on. Who wears a hoodie, okay, when it feels like, okay, when the weather app says it feels like 30-something degrees? Who wears a hoodie outside? Only me, because I always wear hoodies, okay? I always wear hoodies. Always wear hoodies. Let's see. Palajek said no one cares about BTC anymore. You should care about BTC, right? Because without BTC, all altcoins are going to. Okay, all altcoins are going to zero. without BTC. Keep smacking up that like button, by the way. Waterfly, appreciate you shouting that out, man. Keep smacking up that like button for your boy. Helps out the stream. Let's get it. All right. Anyways, we have this trend line here, okay? We have this trend line. I saw this a couple times on Twitter today, and I thought I might comment on it because this is actually a very, very interesting trend line. You might be saying, Jordan, it's just a line. It's just an orange line. Yes, it is just an orange line, okay? Now, I like teal lines a little bit better than orange lines, but, you know, who am I to say? Who am I to say? Every color is great, okay? Every color is great. I don't discriminate on my colored lines, okay? But anyways, you guys are saying there's lag? You guys don't be messing with your boy saying there's lag. Do not be messing with me saying there's lag, Dan. Okay? Don't be saying it. But anyways, if we say here, if we look, right, this trend line, we have a touch coming up here. We have a touch coming here. We actually flip that into support back here. And I remember at the time, everyone was talking about this being a cup and handle back test of the cup and handle in a continuation. All right, that looked legit for a little bit. Obviously, what happened after that? We dumped below the line, back tested it as resistance, went lower. What have we done recently, though? Right? What have we done recently? What we've done is actually we've gotten back above this trend line. And if you actually zoom in really closely here, if you zoom in closely, you can see that Bitcoin's actually trying to hold this as support the last 2 days. Okay, so the issue is, well, not the issue, but the theory is if this can hold, right, this has been a significant trend reversal point where every time we come back and we back test this, right, go to the downside, we back test this, maybe we go to the upside. Okay, this has been a very, very significant trend line going all the way back from the May top. Okay, so let's see. This could be an area. And I hope that we reverse from this point. I really, really do hope that we just continue up from this point. I generally do, guys. I know I might sound bearish sometimes. This and that. But, here's what I'll say. I really hope that we just go to the moon from this point. All right?
I'm going to buy the top and I'm going to sell the bottom, guys.
He said, bro, you're just making up trend lines now. It's not a make up trend line. Look at the trend line, man. There's so many touches on this level. You guys say it's really lagging? It's really lagging. Let's see. It's really lagging? I don't think it is. I could see myself on another TV. It's not lagging. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are absolutely crazy. There's no lag. I can literally see myself over here. All right. Anyways, you guys are crazy. Lupus, I never thought you'd be part of this troll. Okay? Okay, Lupus? I trusted you. I never thought you would be part of this. Okay? You guys are crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyways. Let's go on to our next point. Okay? Our next point. Which is just to zoom out and have a bigger picture, right? We know, okay? Have some patience. Zoom out. Look at the bigger picture here for BTC, right? The bigger picture here is, guys, I mean, every time, I know we've talked about this consistently, but sometimes it's important to harp on these things, okay? Every time that Bitcoin's broken a big downtrend of resistance on the daily time frame, it's gone on to have a pretty significant rally. Now, at some point, it's going to deviate, right? At some point, it's going to pump up from something like this, and it's just going to dump back down, okay? Why is it doing this, man? There we go. Get out of here, bro. All right. Every single time this happens, Bitcoin goes on a pretty significant rally. Now, like I said, sometimes it's not going to do it, but I do think I don't think this is the time just yet, okay? I don't think this is the time just yet. I do think Bitcoin has a little bit more room to run to the upside here. I don't know about new all-time highs on this run, okay? I will say I don't know about new all-time highs on this run, but just remember the bigger picture. What Bitcoin's done the last 3 times it's broken something like this, all right? Yeah, we're getting a little bit of pullback. That's okay. And what's interesting is I think people are so used to when Bitcoin moves, it just moves up. It doesn't pull back because if you look, this time we broke up, Bitcoin just went absolutely nuts and pumped to the upside, right? Same thing. When we pumped this time, Bitcoin just went absolutely nuts. What's different this time is, we went nuts for a little bit, but now we're getting that pullback a little bit earlier than people, than we normally think that when we break out something like this. So the hypothesis here is that we've been talking about is Bitcoin coming back down, right? And this is still my hypothesis. I have a little bit of a lisp. Nothing wrong with having a lisp, but if you have a lisp, that's fine. I have a little bit of a lisp right now. Hypothesis, okay, down to the 38K range, back testing the previous resistance as new support and continuing back to the upside. Okay, that's still a hypothesis that I at this point I see as likely, but we'll find out if it actually happens. Right? We will find out if it actually happens. Jen said, "Hate when there's no pullback." Jen says she hates when there's no pullback. Listen, the thing is, when there's no pullback, okay, it's a little bit harder because, you kind of just keep going up. And you're like, oh, when pullback, when pullback, when pullback. Everyone usually says, when Lambo, when Lambo, when Lambo, when Lambo. Everyone's like, when pullback, one pullback, one pullback. Well, listen, man, that you don't always have to get a pullback. I think it's actually easier to gauge when you actually do get pullbacks like this instead of just mooning to the upside, okay? That's what I think. Pratish said, who is laughing in the background? Who is laughing in the background? No one's laughing right now. Everyone's pretty miserable in the house right now. I'm just kidding. I need another sip of water. Johnny G said, I only watch the ads. I go to the toilet during all the rest of the game. Facts. That's absolute facts. What else we got? It's not really much I want to check. I mean, today is the weekly close. I don't love the way the weekly looks at the moment. What I'll say, I mean, obviously, zooming out, still got higher highs, still got higher lows. Okay, and I know the bears don't want to say, you still got higher highs, higher lows. You do, right? You have higher highs coming in, and you have higher lows coming in. You can't even argue that, right? There's no arguing that is true. Now, if we zoom in a little bit on the weekly, okay, zooming in is not always the best thing to do because it might cloud your judgment a little bit if you zoom in. But if you zoom in just a tad, just a tip, okay, you zoom in. This weekly candle right now is not what you normally want to see. Okay, the giant shadow on the top side, small red candle body, not normally what you want to see there. So will this be a rejection candle? Actually, what we said is we prefer if we close above 43,131. We prefer if we close above the previous weekly closed lows back from October. It looks like we're going to get a close below those. So unless we see some pump tonight, right? And that's why we're hoping, at least on the weekly time frame, that we get some small pump tonight, at least back over 43,131, and then maybe we can get a little bit more excited. Okay, a little bit more excited. First commercial just aired with NFT. Wow, it's early. It's early for a commercial, man. Well, I guess they're doing all the coverage and all this stuff. I don't usually watch the coverage unless the Pats are in the Super Bowl, which happens to be like half the time. Happens to be half the time because we always kick all the AFC teams' butts. So if you are a, I would say this, if you are a fan of an AFC team, you guys are very, very lucky that you guys, might have one more year of actually having a chance of making the Super Bowl. Because let me tell you, we'll be back next year and Mac Daddy will kick all the AFC teams' butts. Okay, he will. Not anymore. We'll see, man. We'll see. We went 10-7 this year with a rookie quarterback. Look at all the shitty rookie quarterbacks. Look at Trevor Lawrence. Look at Zach Wilson. Absolute dog crap. But anyways, we won't talk about that. Weekly time frame. Let's get a pump above 43,131. Let's do it, baby. loud enough for me. This is not loud enough for me. But yeah, let's get a close above there, okay? Let's get a freaking close above there and do it, all right? We got to do it. Continuing on. I don't really want to touch on this today. I don't really want to touch on Bitcoin log growth curves. You guys get the point. Lois, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. He said, don't spend it all at once. What's going on, dude? Thanks for hanging out with me with my crackly voice and, you know, just chilling, man. We're chilling here, having good vibes before the Super Bowl. That's what we do, right? We're going to look at shots. We're going to hang out before the Super Bowl, and that's what we're going to do, right? So hit up that like button. Let me know what you guys are drinking. If you guys are drinking something right now before the Super Bowl, let me know in the chat. If you guys are eating some snacks, making some snacks for the Super Bowl tonight, or if you're not even watching the Super Bowl tonight, what are you doing, all right? Let me know in the chat. I want to know. I'm going to be hanging out here. Probably drinking some White Claws. You guys are going to be like, White Claws? What the heck? White Claws. Yes. Too many beers yesterday. Not too many beers. Could have had more beers. But I was kind of full. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I was... You don't want to know. You don't want to know what happened last night. Okay? Let's see. Sleep. Drinking sweet tea. Nice. Coffee. Okay. It's more handball. Water. Fireball and wings. Fireball and wings, Clint? Oh, God. Clint, Fireball, man? I haven't drinking Fireball in so long. Last time I did was not a pleasant experience. I remember that. I remember that night oh so well. That was not very pleasant. Why am I not surprised? Let's see. All right, here's what I'll say about the crypto ads real quick, guys. If we want these crypto ads to be worth anything, they better have made a jingle to it, okay? If these crypto ads are boring, I'm going to be extremely pissed. They better have made them a little bit entertaining, right? And how do you guys remember ad? What's the ads that you guys remember the most? Okay, the ads that you remember the most are the ones that have some type of jingle, like 1877 cars for kids, OALS cars for kids, 1877 cars for kids, donate your car today. Those are the ones that you remember. The ones that you don't remember are the ones that are like, yeah, do this. We better see, like, what did I say earlier? Crypto.com, baby. Crypto.com, baby. You should use us to invest, because we're not shady. See? That's pretty good. We need an entertaining song. People are actually going to remember, man. Budweiser has good ones too. They have good ones. The Boston Budweiser one was really good. Really good. But back in the day. Anyways, let's check out Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance continues to rise here. I mean, look, and this chart just looks like the Bitcoin dominance wants to continue up. We know that Bitcoin dominance is going to do what it wants, when it wants, how it wants, but it looks like it wants to just continue up and maybe even come back up and test these highs, which I don't know if that's a good thing, right? I mean, what I'll say is, in times of uncertainty, when Bitcoin dominance rises, typically not good for altcoins. What I'll say, but listen, maybe Bitcoin goes on a pump and outpaces altcoins. Maybe it can be neither of the two. So we gotta wait and see. But dominance looks like it wants to continue to rise, just based off the way this looks to me. Triple bottom, continuation to the upside. We'll find out. We got a giant fake out down here. Everyone, I even thought, altcoin dominance gonna absolutely destroy. Nope, Bitcoin dominance pumps right back up to the upside. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. That's what I'll say about that. No, guys, I got surgery on my voice. This is my new voice. Doesn't it sound very, very sexy? It sounds very, very sexy if you ask me. Let's see. Island boy. All right. What's Bitcoin doing? Absolutely nothing. Bitcoin's just probably waiting for the Super Bowl here, guys. 42,230. Still in this little consolidation, right? Overall, horizontal support, downtrend of resistance. Just a little bit of a little consolidation here for Bitcoin. So not really much going on at the moment. We do have some dog coins going up, though. We had SHIB going up. We had Doge going up. We had everything going up, okay? You can see over here, Doge, okay, Captain Doji. The Doges. Where's all the Doges in the chat? Let me know in the chat if you are a Doja. Let me know in the chat if you are a shibber. When I say shibber, I feel like I'm saying a shitter. Sounds like you are a shitter. No, Doger, shibber. Okay, shib, not okay, shibber. Let me know. Cars for Kids only donates to a specific demographic. Okay. Oh, man. Anyways, Doge up about 6% today. Is it interesting that today Doge is going up, SHIB is going up, ETC is going up, right? We're getting some interesting coins going up. Is that a sign of things to come, right? Is it a sign that the the dog coins are pumping today, and ETC, which I think is kind of a meme coin as well, is also going up? Very, very, very interesting. Is it a sign that the retail is trying to buy the coins before the Super Bowl to get dumped on? Maybe, right? Maybe it is. It could be a sign, because what does retail like to do?
I'm going to buy the top and I'm going to sell the bottom, guys.
They do. And when I see Doge going up, when I see SHIB going up, that makes me think that people are trying to, I'm going to buy SHIB before the Super Bowl. I'm going to buy Doge before the Super Bowl. Thinking that they're going to get some massive pump because of these ads just for Bitcoin to crap the bed and screw all of them over. But anyways, listen, Doge is up 7% today. If we actually look at this, it doesn't really look like much. But if you actually go to the 4 hour on this, let's see if we have anything cooking here. Anything cooking on Doge? I really think so. Nothing really yet. You still got some work to do here on Doge. On the old Doge. The Doja. The Doges. Let's actually zoom in a little bit more here. So we got downtrend of resistance, downtrend of support, coming like this. The Trojan Doge. The Trojan Doge. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. If LTC pumps, then I'm bullish. That's true. If you see LTC pumping, then say you're probably bullish at the moment. A little breakout of a little bull flag here. Breakout of a bull flag. If we actually take a somewhat conservative breakout of this, and we actually put it at our breakout target, would put us somewhere around like 17 cents. At the moment, looks like you broke up, back test the previous high, maybe even try to continue back up, right? So this might have a little bit more room to run. We're talking about 17.2 cents as a possibility here. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But also break out of a short-term little downtrend of resistance for Doge as well. So we'll watch Doge. We'll watch the Doges for the Doges. We'll actually take this level here like that. So you can see here. What it really comes down to is just a big symmetrical triangle for Doge. Inside of the breaking of this bull flag here, big symmetrical triangle. So you're really just consolidating sideways, man. Consolidating sideways. This should break out by February 23rd. It's another 10 days. That's another 10 days. So it doesn't have to break out today. It have to break out tomorrow, the next day after that. But within the next 10 days, we should see some type of breakout on Doge. All right, it's probably the same thing for SHIB. Let's see SHIB here. We know SHIB also looks a little bit better. Jose, we'll check out Alluvia, man. Appreciate that, dude. But SHIB, downtrend resistance SHIB, right? 1, 2, 3, broke it to the upside. Now, what we're waiting for on SHIB is they're going to finish this little consolidation it's in now. Will this break out today is the question. SHIB's kind of in a similar boat, right? We actually look at this for SHIB. we come down like this, and we come down like this, like so. It's actually kind of a bull flag for SHIB as well. So we saw it for Doge, we saw it for SHIB. This one's actually even a little bit bigger for SHIB, actually. We actually take the swing high to swing low and extrapolate this up. SHIB actually doesn't look too bad. SHIB does not look too bad, actually. Looks really, really good, actually. I loved, actually, the way that SHIB looks. But, yeah. I mean, listen. Will we see the breakout tonight? Right? Will Bitcoin allow SHIB to pump? We'll find out, right? Could be interesting week for Shibby. If this one breaks, could be an interesting week for the Shibanichis. Okay? I am now a Shibanichi, as you guys know. I am part of the SHIB army. I love the SHIB army. Let's go. I am the new commander of SHIB army. Oh, man. 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 Woo. I can't do any crazy voices today, guys. That's just going to mess it up even more. Some good water. Woo! Excuse me. Wow. You guys didn't hear that. You did not hear that. All you saw me do is chug my water. Okay? That's all you saw me do. Jose, what's going on, dude? I appreciate you. He said, what's your thoughts on Illuvium buying now? Thanks for the super chat, Jose. Let's check out Illuvium for you, man. Illuvium. Let's see. Illuvium. So Illuvium is, let's see, best poll ever. Oh, the poll. What will Bitcoin do tonight? Dump, pump, or nothing burger? Wow, it's pretty even. So no one really knows what's going to happen tonight. But 37% dump, 30% pump, 33% nothing burger. So it seems like there's no consensus on what's going to happen. More people think dump. I'm in more of the dump or nothing burger. I don't see pump. Probably more of dump, to be honest. I want to be completely honest. I'm probably a little bit more of the dump territory, because that's what usually happens, as you guys know. Wow. Carol said, thanks for the super chat, Carol. She said, someone on Twitter referred to you as well, juvenile and for teenagers. Well, I am a boomer mom of adult children. I think you are great. Well, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Maybe don't let your kids watch my stream sometimes. We talk about very inappropriate things. But I appreciate that, Carol. For a crypto stream, we're not very PG here. We're probably the most un-PG stream. Maybe me and MDX. MDX is pretty un-PG as well. Sometimes. But other than that, I appreciate that, Carol. Thanks for the kind words. I love those kind words. Especially on Super Bowl Sunday. I'm still upset that the Pats aren't in it, though. I really are. I am upset the Pats aren't in the Super Bowl. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So let's see what Illuvium's doing here, though. On the 4-hour time frame. Could this just be a big bear flag? Listen, I don't want to say that it is. But, if you look at it from this standpoint, you've had a consistent move to the downside. Okay. Now you've been coming up in a upwards channel, which you can call a bear flag. Now, if you were to look at this, are you about to break support? You actually could have already broken support. Let's actually finesse this over here. Let's finesse this. I'm all about the finesse. Okay, there we go. Did we actually break that already? It looks like we might have. We might have broken that already. Let's check the volume real quick. Volume's still pretty low. So volume's still tapering off a little bit. But what I'll say is, this looks a little bit bearish at the moment. If we actually take our swing high to swing low, and actually look where this could put us, this could put us a move. I mean, this is not a significant move. Depends where you want to take the bear flag pull from. I probably would say it would make sense to take it from the last swing high. So let's take it from up here to the lows, and actually just put where this could put us. And this is probably, obviously assuming that Bitcoin maybe has a dump tonight. But looks like it could be a move down to like 434 for Illuvium if this break here is confirmed, which it looks like it might be confirmed. So keep that in mind, right? It looks like you might have already broken down. You might have already back tested right here on this green candle. I'm trying to zoom in here real quick. There you go. I'm still getting used to this new mouse. I need to update this new mouse. But it looks like you might have broken down, back tested the previous resistance as new, previous support as new resistance, and maybe you roll back over now. So keep that in mind for Luvium. I think Luvium maybe a short term could be a little iffy. Could be a little iffy. Just basing it how the chart looks like this. I mean, it looks like a clear. It'll bounce back up, the continuation down. So that's what Illuvium looks like. Smash those likes to a new all-time high. Smash those likes to a new all-time high. I'm trying to do maybe I think I'm even better doing voices with a messed up voice, or I should say accents with a messed up voice. That's the way it sounds like to me. LB Crypto, what's going on, man? Appreciate the super chat as well. He said Crow is up 5%. Oh, Crow's up 5%. Well, I assume because Crow has an ad tonight, right? Crow is one of the companies I assume that's going to have an ad tonight. I saw a list earlier today. I know it was Crow, it was FTX, Coinbase was on there, I believe. Could be wrong about that too. But I did see a list earlier. And I do believe Crow is on there. So probably because people are expecting like a big crazy ad for Crow. And, that's what I'll say about that, right? And we'll see if the rest of the market continues to go up. But that's probably the effect that it's having right now. So downtrend resistance broken. We know that broke a couple days ago. Let's actually zoom in on the 4-hour. A little bit on the shorter term time frames here. See what we're cooking with. Shorter term time frames. Right? At the moment, what I'd say is, you're seeing a little bit of weakness on some altcoins. I'm not gonna say it's gonna continue, but you guys can see here the clear. If you look at this on the 4-hour, the clear left shoulder, the clear head, right, and the clear right shoulder. Okay, so left shoulder, head, right shoulder. If this wants to play out, is usually a bearish pattern, right? So where would that bearish pattern actually put us? Let's take the swing high to swing low. Swing high to swing low. My nose is stuffy here. And we actually put this to the downside, okay? That's going to give us a target of about 41.7, okay? 41.7 would be the target for Crow if this played out. We're seeing a lot of iffy charts for altcoins at the moment, right? We're seeing bear flags, we're seeing inverse head, or we're seeing head and shoulders, not inverse head and shoulders. Head and shoulders patterns like this. But the one way that you could nullify this, right? The one way you can nullify this is obviously if Crow came up and broke the previous high, right? So you come up and break $54 or 54 cents. That'll nullify that pattern. So let's watch that today, okay? Something that tells we're going to have a little bit of volatility tonight. I don't know why, but a little feeling in my gymborees makes me feel we're going to have some type of volatility tonight, right? Some type of volatility. I don't know if it's going to be a pump. I don't know if it's going to be a dump. I don't know if it's going to be, a nothing burger, okay? Even though I do like burgers. I would like to eat a burger tonight. I don't have a burger. Maybe I can go get one. It is Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, you got to eat a little good. You got to eat a little good, if you ask me. It is the last day of the weekend, too. I've eaten like crap this weekend, man. I've had pizza. Here's what I've eaten this weekend, okay? I've had pizza. Shit, what else did I have? Got breakfast this morning, okay? Got corned beef hash, eggs, chocolate chip pancakes. What did I get yesterday? I got something else. No, I didn't get yesterday. I didn't get anything else. And Friday. Oh, Friday I had barbecue chicken pizza too. There was more stuff. I ate crap this weekend, man. But anyways, so that's what we're looking at for Crow, right? We'll watch Crow a little bit closely, but that's what I see at the moment. If you can't come up, break 54 cents, and you roll back over, break the neckline down here at 47, I'll move back down to possibly 42. Which probably would correlate with some Fibonacci level, but you get the point. New Green did also the nice boss. Nice. Clint said you blowing up like a hot dog eating all that mess. What, my face look fat? I don't think it does. I think it looks cuter than ever, Clint. I think my face looks super cute. Clint, who you got in the Super Bowl tonight, man? I know you love bets. I know you got some type of bet going on with the Super Bowl tonight. What is your team who's going to win? Okay, and if maybe if you want to do a little bet with me, let me know. I'm down to do a little bet with you if you want. So, yeah, let me know who you're picking. And if I'm picking the opposite team, maybe we'll do a little bet here. I know you love bets, Clint. Let me know. Let me know, man. I'm all about the bets. Oh, man. All right. Moving on here. Thanks again, Carol. Appreciate you, Carol. You watch all the time. I always see you on Twitter and stuff, so appreciate you. Nate said, do you think people in whales selling for capital gains tax payment deadline of April 18th could drive price up or down around that date peak? Selling for capital gains tax payment deadline? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, if you go back to last year, okay, I know a lot of people made a ton of money last year with altcoins. But if you go back to last year, April was around the time where actually people were going, or altcoins were going absolutely nuts, and altcoins performed extremely well. So you didn't actually see prices go down in April last year. I don't think that's going to be significant this time around either. I really don't. Even though people think that people made more gains last year than they did the year before, but you get the point, right? You get the point. So I don't think it's going to be. I think a lot of that tax stuff is a little bit overblown, right? I think the true believers in crypto, I don't think are going to be selling off just because of that, in my opinion. Let's see. Clint said Bengals, but need the points. I'm from Ohio. You're a Bengals fan. You're a Bengals fan. I want the Bengals to win too. Okay, I want the Bengals to win too. So I don't know if we can do a bet. I don't want the Rams to win. I don't like LA. So that's where we go with this. Josie said, keep up the good work, man. Can you please check out Render? I got you, Josie. Josie's cozy right now watching the stream. Thanks for watching the stream, Josie. You're very cozy. It's just because your name rhymes with cozy. That's the only reason I'm making this joke. Anyways, let's see. Move this down here. And move this down here. Another channel, man. A lot of these are in like these little a lot of these are either in these bullish channels or these bearish channels. Render at the moment actually looks like it could be in some bullish channel here. Let me actually take our fib and see where this could be putting here. Back down here. There we go. So Render at the moment, let's move this slightly up, did actually break the 618 Fibonacci's level. So what I'd say here is yes, I do like the formation that it's in. Okay, I think this is normally a pretty bullish formation. But you take the EMAs, we're still below all our EMAs, right? We're below the 20, below the 50, below the 200. So those aren't really helping us too much. Those are acting as resistance this whole time. So we're still below all our EMAs. That doesn't help us. We're below the 618. You know, is it likely this comes down to the 786 at this point, right? You break the 618, break the 0.65. It's likely you come back down to the 786, right? That's sitting right around 233. Could see that as an area of a possible bounce here for Render if you continue a little bit lower. So keep that in mind, right? 786 looks, I mean, like it's in the cards. But overall, I do think this ends up being, you do get some type of retrace from this, right? If you continue down in this fashion, right, bada bing, bada boom, continue down this fashion, I do think this is probably where you're gonna get a bounce back to the upside at some point. But a move back down to 233 probably makes the most sense here. You know what I mean? That's what I'd say about that. So that's Render. Is there actually any bullish divergence? Let me actually check bullish divergence on this real quick. You might actually have a little bullish divergence that might save the day here for you. Not quite actually. Not quite. I wish you did. If you come a little bit lower in the 4 hour, you might have some bullish divergence though. You might be forming some lower lows and some higher lows here that could push you up a little bit faster than you expect. So watch that. That could be a saving grace, especially if you fall fast. If you fall fast here and back test this bottom here, you could see a reversal back to the upside a little bit sooner. I'll say that. You guys know I love bullish and bearish diversions. It's great. It's great. All right, Bitcoin's trying to do something here. 42,367. I mean, it's a little bit of a green candle here. It's better than nothing, I guess. Clint said, Clint, what's going on, dude? Thank you for the super chat again. He said, from Ohio, so I want the Bengals, but I'll take the bet, and I'll give you the point, and I'll take the Rams. Oh, God. Clint's always down for these. Clint will even pick something that he doesn't believe in just to bet. 4.5 points, $100 bet. Same as normal. All super chat Monday, or you buy SHIB again. Deal. So what is this? So I'll take 4.5 points. Okay. So I'm from Iowa, so I want the Bengals, but I'll take the bet, and I'll give you the point, and I'll take the Rams. Okay, that's fair. 4.5 points. All right, Clint, you're in, man. You're in. So I'm Bengals, you're Rams. Just to clarify, I'm Bengals given 4.5 points, and you're Rams. Just to clarify here, Clint. I want to clarify this before I jump into this. $100, let's go. I'm down. 100% down. Clint just wants you to buy SHIB. Listen, SHIB's been doing well for me ever since I bought it, so I won't be too upset. Maybe I'll buy Clint some SHIB. I don't know why I'm like going like this, like trying to hide me drinking water. That was kind of weird. Let's see. Sweet, yes, correct. All right, cool. We're good. I'm hyped for the game now. Well, I was gonna do a bet on it like just by itself earlier, but I decided not to. I don't want to get back into the sports betting world. I used to love doing that stuff. Absolutely love it. All right. Let's see. Jay No Way said, all right, I'll answer some questions in the chat. Any altcoins you want to look at, let me know. Other than that, we'll kind of just hang out on Bitcoin. I'll answer some questions in the chat and just kind of chat it up with you guys pre-Super Bowl. I mean, listen, it's good vibes. It's Sunday. We know we're waiting here for Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Bitcoin for what? For where we start at? We started at 4:30. We talked about Bitcoin for like 40 minutes. You know, who talks about Bitcoin for 40 minutes? Only me. Well, there's actually a lot of people that talk about Bitcoin for 40 minutes, but you know, not the whole time. Woo! Oh man. Someone said, "Are we in a bear market?" Listen, I don't believe in these terms of bear market and bull market, man. I actually don't. I think Bitcoin's just in a big sideways consolidation for the past year, right? And what we've seen is Bitcoin has these like 3-month cycles, right? Over the past year, it's been 3-month cycles. Think about it. 3 months. How long was this? From January to, we'll call it April. So that was 4 months. So 3-month cycle. And then to the downside, you had from April down to July. Guess it's what? 3 months, right? 3 months downward cycle. And then what did you have? Well, July to November, talking a 4-month cycle, okay? To the upside. Now what have we seen? Once again, this was what? This was beginning of November to end of January. So you're talking almost 3 months. And this might not have been over yet, right? This could just be a little bounce before we continue lower. So, you know, this could even continue. And you guys know me. We might get a dead cat bounce and then go lower, right? So this is probably just going to be another mini bear cycle. I think we're just going to, you know, mostly just going sideways, and you're just seeing little bear and bull cycles in between, okay? Little bear and bull cycles in between. That's really it. I mean, to call it a bear or bull market, I think is foolish at this point. You kind of just got to ride the current wave, right? Lupus said that the Fed market, no, the crab market, it's been a crab market for the last year. The good thing is, though, altcoins, at least some altcoins have absolutely killed it during this time. So if you've been invested in the good altcoins, you've made a good amount of money. Bitcoin maximalists, probably not the best year, but you know, I guess you haven't lost anything. I'll say that. You haven't really lost anything. Let's see. Pratish said your voice sounds like Savvy. It does. It does. Very, very bearish on my voice. There's an Elliott wave to the downside on Jordan's voice. What's going on, Drew? What's going on, man? Glad to have you in here, man. Waterfly said BRB. What's going on? BRB, Waterfly. Waterfly is going to get himself a burger. He's going to cook himself a burger before the Super Bowl, man. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's see. It is what it is. Said all the YouTubers talking about a falling wedge. The breakout is literally sideways. It looks funny. The falling wedge. What falling wedge? What falling wedge are we talking about? Oh. You guys know I love falling wedges. Let's actually just clear this out real quick. Is there any falling wedge that broke out? What falling wedge are we talking about here? This? Is this the falling wedge we're talking about here? Like this? And listen, I love falling wedges, but this is a little bit cherry picked in my opinion. I think this might be a little bit cherry picked. You really only have 2 touches on the top side, right? You're talking about 1, 2, and a breakout backtest. This looks a little cherry picked. And you guys know I love my falling wedges, which we haven't seen a lot of them lately. But I don't know if I believe in this fall. If this is the falling wedge we're talking about, I don't think this is. This looks a little cherry picked. I usually like to see 3 touches on both sides to confirm a pattern, and you didn't really get that. You didn't really get that. You just kind of draw a line between 2 lines. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully it bounces and hits a target all the way up, back up to 45.8, but we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Jerry D said that's one ugly wedge. Oh, it's so ugly. It's absolutely hideous. Absolutely hideous. That looks kind of meh. Does look kind of meh. I don't even know what you could call this. It looks awful. Absolutely awful, man. All right. Is there any alts doing anything? Doge, SHIB, ETC. Let's see, ETC. ETC. Listen, I mean, ETC, we know this broke the downtrend resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4. You actually came down and back tested it twice. You know, ETC is trying to move back up. I mean, you had nice bullish divergence here off the previous resistance, turning it to support. You had nice bullish divergence here, which is probably why you're getting a little bit of a bounce back to the upside. Nothing crazy, right? And nothing crazy there. But yeah, I mean, same kind of thing with this. Like, it's going to have enough momentum to continue up. You're probably still below. You're trying to get back above the 20 EMA here. Get back above the 20, and you probably have a good shot of continuing up. But even though you did here, and it was kind of a fake out to the downside, to the upside. But listen, man, will this have enough momentum to continue up? Let's see. Owly. Owly's not really telling you too much. Yeah. This one's more of a wait and see. It's more of a wait and see. I know a lot of people probably over here are calling this, some type of, head and shoulders pattern coming through here, right? We have a left shoulder, you have a head, and you had a right shoulder. Still could be, right? If this rolls over, and we've seen this on a ton of charts, right? Possible head and shoulders patterns, possible, Possible bear flags, right? Where they're coming up in they're coming up in these channels that are coming to the upside. We've seen this a bunch of times. So I would say that this probably looks probably more bearish than anything, even though it's going up 5% today. Still could roll over, probably maybe even come back down. Just because we've seen that from so many alts. We've seen that from so many alts. So many alts. All right. Get this in. Doge is in the top 10. That's crazy, man. Doge is in the top 10. That's absolutely nuts. Let's actually go look. Let's see. Doge in the top 10. There it is. Doge number 10. SHIB number 14. Doge is bigger than the SHIB again, man. I think it has it for a while. Let's see. Doge, SHIB, Crow, ETH Classic, Bitcoin Cash. What a day. What a day for the top gainers here. You got Doge, you got SHIB, you got Crow, you got ETH Classic, you got Bitcoin Cash. What does this tell me? I don't know. I don't know what this tells me. 4 out of the top 5, I would consider probably slight meme coins. I even consider ETC and Bitcoin Cash meme coins at this point. Even though they're not really meme coins, but you guys get the point, right? They're kind of meme coins, right? They're kind of meme coins, but, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will say, is this a sign that, dumb money's coming in and buying up these coins before the Super Bowl just to get dumped on? I will say it again. I will say it again. That I don't love that, right? I wish we had probably a little bit more legit coins in the top 5 gainers there today. Everything else is kind of flat, right? Kind of flat for the day. Nothing crazy. Gala down big. Other than that, everything's down like 5% or so. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Terry said people throwing money at crap coins today is a bullish sign. I don't know if I agree. Hopefully I'm wrong, but who knows? Looks like Robinhood front running again. That's true. They front run Doge and SHIB. Hopefully, I hope they are. Right? I hope they are. I will be very, very excited if they are. Mr. Hart said it tells you that the whale's going to dump on all these noobs who are foaming into the Super Bowl hype. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. That is what I am saying, man. Who knows, though, right? Who knows? Dogecoin Munas. Mostly said, do you believe blockchain backer now? I don't. Here's what I'll say. I don't believe blockchain backer. I like his fractal, right? I like his fractal, but I don't believe the hype that he's saying that altcoins are going to have this like absolutely massive rally to the upside. I don't necessarily believe that at the moment, at least. That could change, right? That could change. We get some really, really bullish move for Bitcoin. That could certainly change, but at the moment, I would say I don't believe the altcoin site, like this major altcoin rip going to the upside. I don't see that, right? I don't see that. Even if we followed this fractal, right? Is Bitcoin going from 38K to 56K enough to like moonshot altcoins? I would say no. I would argue no. Maybe you get a few 2x, 3x's there, but moonshots, I doubt it. But I do like this fractal here. This fractal's been playing out extremely well. Extremely well. Extremely. Hope I'm wrong too. I want altcoins to moon. When I say that, I'm not being a bear. I'm not trying to be a bear. I want altcoins to moon. I want Bitcoin to moon. I'm just being a realist that I don't know if I see that at the moment. Plan Z. No problem, Mostly. Banana said, why do you always make Crypto Lifer cry? Crypto Lifer? Listen, man. I got nothing bad to say about Crypto Lifer. I got nothing bad to say about Crypto Lifer. I said what I had to say. Okay, that's it. We'll leave it at that. Let's see. How do you make thoughts on Link? Yeah, we actually haven't looked at Link in a while. Let's go look at Link the Slink. Link the Slink. Someone cooking food? I hear plates. Oh, wow. Thank you. Wow. See, guys? Look at this. This is great. Man. Look at this. Who was crying? Guys? When was Lifer crying? Yeah. I'm not making fun of Lifer, but the other day on the stream was hilarious. He's like, I love my wife. And he was crying on the stream. That was pretty funny. You guys are probably be like, that was cute, Jordan. That was cute. That was cute. Listen. 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 No matter how much I love someone, I'm not going to sit up here and cry. I love my wife. I love her. I love her. I love her. All right. I'll move on. I'll move on. All right, Link. So, Link, this is what we've been saying about Link, man. Oh, man. Ramon said I love his wife, too. But, yeah, Link, you know, a big downtrend of resistance, right? And if you look here, I mean, it was a big channel, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And you broke this bear flag, right? It's a bear flag, okay? It's a bear flag. But yeah, so you broke that to the downside. You know, swing high to swing low. And we actually look here. And we actually look, where could this put us, right? I mean, listen, this is, I don't think we go to 950, right? I doubt Link goes to 950. But that would be the measure move target if you looked at this on the 4-hour time frame. I don't think Link goes to 950. That's a little bit too heinous in my opinion. But let's remember that. Let's remember that. Jordan didn't even invite the chat. What? Woo! Man, this is good. My voice is bullish. My voice is bullish again. My voice is bullish, baby.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
We're gonna clear this out. My voice is bullish. Let's go. Swing low to swing high. We know that. See, the problem is we know that Chainlink broke the 786, right? That's your sort of issue that you're having here. Let's actually take the swing lows though. Let's take the swing lows. Swing low, DAC down. Oh, now it's bearish again. But swing low in March. Back up here to this up here, right? So we're gonna take our total move. Our total move for Chainlink here. From the bear market lows to the bull market highs. Okay. What's interesting here, if we actually do this, I know we just talked about like a 950 target, but if you look at this, the 786, and listen, I'm not going to say that Chainlink's going back down here. It certainly can. If Bitcoin poops, yeah. So 1230 is the 786 fib. We'll see if it has any significance. It doesn't have to have significance, but you know, obviously keep that in mind. We talked about the 4-hour, right? 4-hour doesn't look great, I would say, and we could certainly zoom in on the hourly, see if there's anything going on here. Anything going on here on the hourly. Let's see. Yeah, the hourly just getting rejected for EMAs, man. Backtest EMAs rejected. Backtest EMAs rejected. Backtest EMAs rejected. Rejected. See, we actually forming some bullish div. Yeah, you formed a little bit of bullish divergence on the hourly, but it didn't really play out, right? Lower lows. And then you had higher lows coming in on the hourly. Playing out a little bit. Can you have enough juice to push you back to the upside? That's the question now. Do you have enough juice? You need Bitcoin to get some more juice. Okay, you need the juice to push you back up. And that's going to be the key. Obviously, short term, getting back above this resistance here at 1632 seems to be the issue, right? Back test, back test, back test. We'll see if you got the juice here on the short term. If you come back up here, get rejected again. That's what I'll say about Chainlink. That's what I'll say about Chainlink. Real News said, Bear, you are wrong. Clint said, "Boss man is spoiled. Doesn't even make his own tea anymore." It's good for you guys though, because then I won't be late to my streams. Because I used to make tea right before, and you guys be like, "Where is he?" And I was making my tea, or I was going to Dunkin', or I was going to where was it? Where was it, man? I was going to it's Speedway. How can I forget about Speedway? What was the best era, guys? What was the best era? Dunkin' Jordan, Speedway Jordan, T Jordan. Is there any other Jordans there? Nope. All right, so T, homemade tea, Dunkin', or Speedway Jordan. What was the best era of Jordan? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Fixing the green screen. Fixing the green screen. Train being broken down. We've had a lot of issues, guys. We've had a lot of issues. The train broke down. Speedway. Speedway was a good era. Speedway was a good era. Although I will say that. Ice cream Jordan. Toilet Jordan. The toilet Jordan. That was a good one. Water jug Jordan. Yep. We still got the jug. We still got the jug here. Always. Always about the jug. Oh, man. All right. Actually, want to look at... There was actually an interesting chart here I saw. And I actually think it makes a lot of sense here. Oops, this is actually not the chart I wanted to use. Let me go back to BTC. Bitcoin, where are you, buddy? Where are you, buddy? Where are you, BTC? Whoa, am I blind? Oh, there you are. Let me actually go over here. There's actually an interesting chart. And I don't know if you guys like VeChain anymore. Let me know in the chat if you guys still like VeChain. I don't even know if people still like VeChain. Okay. Silent watching a pump. It's not really pumping. I would say VeChain Bitcoin. I actually saw this earlier. Let's actually go to the weekly on this. Zoom out a little bit. Or was it VeChain ETH? I think it actually was VeChain ETH. VeChain Bitcoin actually looks terrible. VeChain Bitcoin looks terrible. Actually, it was actually VeChain ETH. Which this actually changed my mind a little bit about VeChain ETH. This one, and this one you could argue is still in some type of big bull flag. I mean, you could argue, right? It's definitely an argument to be made for continuation up. VeChain ETH. Let me see here. I actually saw this today. VeChain down here. Still like vet. Now, it still might have a little bit lower to go, but look at this trend line right here for VeChain ETH. Okay? Right here. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this setup. Every single time VeChain comes back down here, it's a significant bounce to the upside. And you're getting pretty close. You're getting pretty close. You might have a little bit lower to go, but just look at it. Back test, kaboom. Back test, kaboom. Back test, kaboom. Like I said, you might have a little bit lower to go, right? But you're getting pretty close to this general level here. I don't think that's too shabby. I don't think that's shabby at all, actually. I think that's quite beautiful, if you ask me. Quite beautiful, if you ask me. You actually keep getting higher highs every single time. This is obviously, take it for what you will. But I actually don't mind that setup, and could be an interesting spot for some VeChain there. I mean, at least to outpace Ethereum, right? I'm selling my VeChain bag on this next pump. It's worse than ADA. Sell at the lows, man. Sell at the lows.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Sell at the lows, man. Sell your VeChain to me. Just kidding. Who knows? Teju said it's an oscillator. It could be a good buying opportunity if it goes back down there. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting chart. VeChain ETH doesn't look too bad. There's probably a lot of altcoins that look like this, honestly. I know we don't normally look at versus Bitcoin charts. I don't think people look at those enough. Okay, I think people always look at the USD charts a lot. I think looking at at altcoin Bitcoin charts are very, very important. Right, very, very important. I mean, we could look at. There's probably other ones too. I mean, you guys can let me know if you have any juicy ones you want to look at, right? Certain altcoins. But, obviously, we know, what is it, Ethereum? Let's look at ETH Bitcoin. We haven't looked at ETH Bitcoin in quite a while. ETH Bitcoin, let's see. Is it still holding up here? ETH Bitcoin. Yeah, so far you got rejected. So I know what we were watching for ETH Bitcoin is this trend line coming up like this, right? That was our previous resistance, flipping into support here. And now we broke that down below it. And now the issue is, will this hold, right? It's just a bearish back test, and now ETH Bitcoin is going to start having some continuation to the downside for the first time in a long time. Now, you could certainly make the case that, you know, coming up like this, you still have some room to run here, right? You still have some room to come down, maybe. Maybe. But, you know, back test, back test, back test, back test. We'll see if this holds up. If this breaks, I mean, for the first time in a long time, maybe we get some Bitcoin outpacing ETH, which hasn't happened in a long time, man. In a long time. Long time. We'll find out, though. We will find out what happens when we come back down and test the support. As always. We usually know that Q1 ETH usually outpaces Bitcoin. We knew that. And then in Q4, Bitcoin usually outpaces ETH. We're not really seeing this so far in Q1, right? We haven't really seen ETH outpace Bitcoin yet. Could be early, right? Still could happen in March, right? We know we got January, February, March in Q1, so could happen next month, but not really following history up to this point. I will say that. Not at all. Link. We looked at Link. Vanessa said, are you pissed at Crypto Lifer? Nah, man, I'm not pissed at anyone. Why would I be pissed at anyone? I like trolling a little bit. You guys know I'm a slight troll. I like to troll. Listen, man. I like to troll unrealistic things, right? So if people are if a bull is hyping up this unrealistic chart that's just not realistic at all, or a bear is hyping up this unrealistic bear chart, I'll troll a little bit. Or, you know, if someone on Twitter's telling people, oh, I can show you this altcoin that's going to do 100x in the next few weeks, I'll troll a little bit, okay? Or if someone on Twitter's acting like a know-it-all, like they're always right when I've known they've been wrong in the past, I might troll a little bit. But I don't hate anyone. I don't hate anyone. I just like to troll people a little bit. Matic, we can do Matic. Matic. I like Matic a lot. Let's see what's going on Matic here, though. Matic is Matic. Let's actually get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Crow. Crypto Rover. Crypto Rover is realistic. Yeah, Crypto Rover is great, man. Crypto Rover is great. Anyways, Matic. I don't love the way Matic looks here, man. You guys know I love Matic. I don't love the way it's shaping out at the moment. Could change pretty easily, right? I mean, at any point this could change. But what I'll say for Matic, I mean, just looking at it on the daily, it looks bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, right? I mean, you can't make it up. Same rejection on both of the shoulders here. You cannot make that stuff up. So what are we looking at next, right? What are we looking at next? Let's actually take the swing high to the swing low and actually look at this. Let's actually put the measure move target down here. And 69 cents. What number is better than 69? I don't know about that. I don't know if any numbers are better than 69. But you guys are gonna say some other numbers. What number is better than 69, guys? Let me know in the chat. I don't think there's any. That's disrespectful, Jordan. That's disrespectful. My wife doesn't like when you say that. My wife. That's disrespectful. My wife.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Oh, man. All right. Anyways. a move back down to 69, right? Do we go back down to 69 cents? It sounds a little bit ridiculous. Listen, those are just measure move targets. I don't necessarily think those are going to play out. If we zoom in a little bit on the 4 hour, do we see anything else we got here? 420. 420. The kids, Jordan. The kids. But no, Matic. Listen. Matic. We got anything here from Matic? Not really. Let's actually go to the hourly. Oh, DJ, you said you were moving to Canada, man. I heard DJ was moving to Canada. I just when I thought of this. DJ, we need to get you with Jazz, okay? We need DJ and Jazz to... Okay? So next time Jazz is in here, okay? I broke Jazz's heart, okay? But we need to hook up DJ and Jazz. I feel like they'd be a good match. I don't know why. I feel like they'd be a really good match. So when she comes back in, we need to hype this up, okay? I need all your guys' help to get this done. All right, so on the hourly. Come on, DJ. But what did I say? On the hourly, Matic, is it showing anything, giving us any clues here? Does Jazz know about this? I don't know. Let's see, man. There's not really much going down. Matic's just really stuck in a range at the moment, dude. Really just stuck in a range. Bada bing, bada boom, at least on the hourly here. So, let's see. I have a feeling a lot of these things are going to be stuck in ranges on the shorter term time frames. Any clues coming in here? Not much. You're going to see a lot of these bullish divergence on the hourly for these altcoins. You're going to have lower lows and you have higher lows. The question is, will it play out with Bitcoin? Right? Will it play out with Bitcoin? That is the question. We're going to wait out here for. Tell Jazz you're on VJ. Mommy, why is Jordan clapping? Oh, dude. That's too funny. No shot. Slightly said, TA is fun but can't help us. That's not negative, man. Stay positive. Do some komasa. Tomasa. What did Clint say? Clint said, DJ moving in with the Bank of Canada dude. Tell me it's not true. He probably is.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Woo! DJ moving in with the Bank of Canada guy. All right. Other than that, XRP will moon. XRP will moon. I don't know about that, man. We're waiting on XRP for a while. At some point it will. I don't want to say it won't. At some point XRP will move. Does anyone know when? No. I gotta fix this screen, guys. Holy moly. It only does this Sundays. I don't know why. But yeah. That's all I'll say about that. All right, what time is it? 5:53. We got a little time here. We got a little time. You know what we need? Real quick. One more thing.
And I'm here to bring you this cryptocurrency video. Bitcoin has fallen out from this falling wedge, and I have made 100x on my long position over here on Bybit. You guys should go use my Bybit link. Links down in the description. Bybit link.
We know! You like Bybit! Look at Bob. Watch Bob. Bob's coming in. Well, maybe we'll get a Bybit Maybe we'll get a Bybit ad today. A Bybit ad is coming on today on the Super Bowl. 100%. 110%. Good thing I have those clips, 'cause I can't make those voices today. I can't make those voices right now. All right, let's see. Bob always steals the show. Gala seems to be forming inverted head and shoulders in the 4 hour. I know Gala took a pretty big hit. Gala was down, what, 10%? Gala was down about 10%. I know that. Let's see Gala. Oh, guys, make sure. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you go follow me on Twitter. Okay? It's at Jordan Camirand. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. You guys find the links in the description. Go follow me on Twitter if you don't already. Okay? Make sure you do it. Do it. I don't do it. I don't care what you do. If you don't want to do it, it is what it is. It is what it is at this point. All right, so 4 hour. Let's see. Actually, let's go to the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour because we could be seeing some moves relatively shortly. Let's focus on the short-term time frames because at the moment, that's probably what we care about, right? Will we pump or dump either today or tomorrow? We got stock market open tomorrow. We got crypto. We got Super Bowl tonight. All right. Let's see. Actually, Gala doesn't look too shabby. It looks this is definitely I like this as a falling wedge. It might not be done with the move yet though. Let's actually check. Let's see if we retrace to the 618 yet. Yeah, I mean I like the setup here for Gala. I think Gala's about to absolutely crush it, man. Hopefully to the upside. But you can see here. Look at the volume falling off a cliff, right? Volume falling off a cliff since you entered into this wedge. That's exactly what we want to see in a pattern, right? Volume falling off a cliff. You're at the 0.5 fib. Now, the 0.5 fib is fine. I would prefer the 0.618 retracement, but, 0.5 is fine. Now we got to hold for as a bounce back up. So I like this setup, okay? Will it happen today? I mean, your hourly RSI is oversold, or was oversold. Still has some room to run up if it wants to. 4 hours getting down there too. So I don't hate the setup that we're seeing. I don't hate it at all. And what I watch for first is a break of this 4 hour RSI trend line. And as we know with Bitcoin, like a lot of times these break out, price follows after. So we'll watch this closely today. I think Gala's ready. You look at the 4 hour, the daily. Gala's probably ready for a move here relatively shortly. And if you look at the daily, I see what you're saying with a possible, it's kind of a small shoulder. This is a shoulder for wimps. Look at this wimpy shoulder. Holy shoulder, man. I don't know if I love that shoulder right there, but I guess I could see the point you're trying to make. Okay? It's not a perfect. It's kind of wimpy. This is a wimpy left shoulder. Head, right shoulder. He's got to start doing some traps. But I see what y'all saying. Could be a cup and handle up, right? What you want to do is you want to hold the daily EMA ribbon here. And my favorite setup is cup and handles, back testing the daily EMA ribbon, and a continuation up. Ultimately, that's what I love to see. So, if something was like that was to play out, take the measure move. If you were to curl back up here today, $73 measure move, right? $73 measure move. So let's wait to see what happens. Let's see. Dan said fake account reported. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan, by the way. Reporting that fake IG account. Those guys are crazy, man. Those guys are crazy. They never stop. They haven't hit me on Twitter yet, though. They have not hit me on Twitter yet, which is great. I guess that's the key of not buying fake followers, right? They don't target you. Maybe I should buy some fake followers. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Super Bowl won't affect crypto. I agree. I think people are hyping it up, though. People are hyping it up. Come on, BTC. Want to fly aside Super Bowl time? Yeah, it's about that time. People are probably going to go watch that relatively shortly here, I assume. Relatively shortly, people are going to start heading out, go watching the Super Bowl. You know what it is. guys want to smack up that like button, though. Smack up that like button. I'm probably going to head off here soon, too. Go watch some Super Bowl relatively shortly here. Probably. Now's probably a good time. There ain't too much going down right now. DJ, I'll do ING for you. I'll do INJ. Biden said, fix this inflation immediately equals for emergency Fed meeting. That'll be interesting tomorrow, too. All right, let me do INJ for DJ. I'll probably call it a stream here. Unless you guys got anything else for me, but... And then we will watch the Super Bowl, man. We'll watch the freaking Super Bowl. Go Bengals. All right, INJ. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. So a pump to the 0.5. Massive volume on that pump and dump. Absolutely massive volume on that pump and dump. Now you're coming back down. What I'll say is you lost the support here. On this move back down, I would have loved to held this as support. Right? Previous support, holding as support. You actually broke that. So, I mean, we can zoom in a little bit here maybe. See if we got anything cooking here. Volume's falling off a cliff. Volume is absolutely falling off a cliff. I don't know how much lower you go here, because there's not really any sell volume coming in. Let's see. Yeah, the 786. I don't really think you go lower than the 786 unless Bitcoin poops the bed. Bitcoin poops the bed, you're going lower. But 786, as long as Bitcoin holds steady at these ranges, it's probably where you're going to end up going. Because volume, you don't have a lot of sell volume coming in. And that's also where the 786 fib is, 576. So bada bing, then you're going to hope for a bounce from there. Nice 618 retrace after a pretty nice move there. Pretty nice move if you ask me. Still above all your EMAs too. And all your EMAs are actually sitting at that level too, right? You see there, you see the 200 4-hour EMA and also the 50 200 EMA. The 50 4-hour EMA also sitting right in that range as well. So a lot of confluence there, right around 576 or so. So much confluence there. That's where I think you bounce. Bitcoin's chilling. Bitcoin is chilling. All right, guys. I'll catch you on Monday. Tomorrow morning, actually. I'll be doing a stream tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys are there. We're doing a morning stream. It is Valentine's Day, so keep that in mind. So there won't be a night stream tomorrow, but there will be a morning stream tomorrow. So make sure you guys are there in the morning. We'll see what time. I might move up my time till to 9 o'clock, actually. I'm going to move up my time to 9 o'clock in the morning. So keep that in mind. So make sure you guys are there. I'm going to go rest my voice, drink some tea, hang out, watch the Super Bowl, relax, enjoy Sunday, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. All right? Bada bing, bada boom. Peace.